Hi everyone, it's Melissa from the Hug Strap. Today is the 8th day of our 12 days of Christmas song challenge, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to play Oh Holy Night using a fingerstyle forward reverse roll. So if you have no idea what I just said and you're very confused right now, there is in the description box a very helpful video on how to teach you how to do fingerstyle. So you may want to go over that first. Not that this is that difficult, and I will spend a little bit of time with it, but if you really need to master it first and you're feeling like you're all thumbs, so to speak, make sure you go refresh yourself. It's going to be in a link up top, and it will also be in the description box below. For the rest of us, let's go to that description box where you will find a free downloadable PDF tab before you start, so you can follow along with me. I'm also throwing the chords up here on the video, and the pattern is not too difficult. Let's go over it right now, okay? So it's called a forward reverse roll. I'm going to stand up real quick, and the first thing I'm going to do is make a C chord, and you're going to watch this hand. So we're using our thumb, index, middle, and ring finger in order to do this pattern. Your thumb will always get your G string, your index finger will always get the C string, middle gets the E, ring finger gets the A. So it's going to be sound like this. Okay, so that sounds very pretty. It's very nice. Just a couple notes. If you are new to fingerstyle and you're trying to figure out how I get a nice sounding tone, make sure that when you're doing it, that you kind of, for the thumb, you're going to press down and pull out a little bit. But I'm not doing it like that. Like it shouldn't be like reverberating off your bridge here. It should be a nice, gentle, and you can practice that too. Like you're having a hard time plucking the string and making it sound good. Practice that before you get into the rest of it. And then take your index finger and you're going to do the same thing. Actually, with all of the index, middle, and ring fingers, you're going to do the same thing. You, instead of pressing down, you're going to press up and pull out. Okay, so that's what it should sound like. Again, no twangy sounds. You don't want to attack your ukulele. It doesn't owe you any money. Okay, so. Make sure you get nice and comfortable with that, okay? And next I'm gonna sit back down here and play it with you. So that's all we're doing for the whole song. The most tricky part of learning how to do fingerstyle when you're kind of new to it is just figuring out how often you go through the pattern before you change the chords. And that's what can trip people up if they don't have like the music written out for them, which each little note on it. So it's, for the most part, you finish the pattern every time. So let's just go through that really quick. Let's do that first line. And we're going to do this fingerstyle pattern 4 times, forward and, the forward reverse roll 4 times for an intro, and then we're going to start. So that's 2. Now, now go to the F. The stars are brightly, go back to the C, shining, it is the night of our, go to the G7, dear Savior's birth, go back to the C. Long lay the world, now go to the F, in sin and error, go back to the C, now C7, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. Now I'm going to do that one more time at the end of that line. Then I go to G7, a thrill of hope, the sea, the weary world rejoices. G7 for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Alright, so that's the first part of the song. There's 2 parts to this song. There's the one we just did, and then there's the second part. And I'm not going to call that a chorus because you do not repeat the same words over and over again, even though the refrain is in that. So we're just going to call it like the A part and the B part. So we just learned the A part, and one of the things I want to point out to you, in case you didn't notice it, is that sometimes you don't finish the pattern completely. You get most of it in. So the only time when I didn't finish that pattern completely, let's say I went forward, reverse, roll, right? But I didn't use that G string at the very end of that, so I would go, and then go to the F. All right, so I just want you to note that because I didn't talk about it in the very beginning, that sometimes you don't hit that extra G string because you kind of run out of time and you need to switch the chord. Okay, so now for the second part, we're going to the A minor. Fall on your, so see how I didn't hit the G string there? Go to the E minor, knees. Now D minor, and I didn't hit that G string again. Oh, hear the angel, A minor, voices. Now C, all night, G7, my divine, all night, when Christ was born, all night, divine, all night divine. So again, just to go over that one point one more time, just in case it confused any of you, when I'm like, if I have to play that pattern twice, the forward reverse roll all the way back, I always hit the G string, but when it's at a point where I have to change the chord, I don't hit it. I end at that C string. So I want to go over that whole thing. I'm going to start from the beginning of the A part and then go into the B part, and I'm just going to get up close so you can see what I'm doing with my fingers. Okay, so we're starting on that C chord. Stop there. The stars are brightly. Now going back to that C, and I didn't hit that G string either. Shining, it is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world. Now I'm going back to that F, and I'm not going to hit that G string first. In sin, I should clarify. I get to that G string, but I wait until I've changed the chord. In sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. And I'm going to G7. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Now we're going to that A minor. Fall on your knees. Oh, hear the angel voices. Oh, night divine. Oh, night when Christ was born. Oh, night divine. Oh, night divine. All right. So that is pretty much it. Now there are other verses to this song, and I will include them in the PDF tab, but for the sake of the video and keeping it not so long, I didn't go through all the different words that you can actually sing for that. I wanted to focus on just the fingerstyle. If you have any questions or comments, please put them in the comment box below. If you have not already, please hit like and subscribe because it does really help me out. And I think that's it. There's plenty of other videos. If you are just like finding this one right now and you're like, oh shoot, I missed all the other ones, you can go back in. There are links in there to see all the different ones that we did for 2021. So feel free to learn all of those songs as well. All right, thank you so much. See you next time.